going to have to act if we want to live in a different world.
You know, guys, I didn't really want to touch USA ever again at a moment's community, but I guess after the abundance video being released, I need to step up to the light as well, as a person that knows of those things firsthand. Before we start, I'm strongly advising you to not go witch hunting people that you will see here mentioned. The point of the video is not to start another wave of direct hatred towards them, but it's more of a call out of their bullshit. To make everyone, including themselves, to be aware that before crying out loud of specks in someone else's eye, you really should pull that lock out of your own eye. So, first things first, I need to address the Nolan situation. As you might have remembered from the Bandits video, I said this in our private conversation with him. Plenty of you didn't believe that, and I can understand why. How is such a good guy as Nolan, who is nothing like me, can say something like, oh, yep. Well, sure, it is Tim Father with no context given. Might have been just a cheer-up, right? Too bad that given our long-standing beef due to his damaged ego, it is not really the case. Especially when I asked him why does he still follows me, even after I dropped the game, I dropped the community, and left them behind, he responded like this. If it doesn't look like a provocation, then I don't really know what is it. And then I told him to simply bugger off. And he answered with K. Just to switch his harassment abandon from me. So with all this information given, did he really just mean something good, something to cheer me up? Or was there something a little darker, a little meaner? It is for you to decide. I chose my point of view, and you might not agree with me. Hell, even if he didn't mean it like this, sometimes you just need to learn some compassion along with more polite and friendly wording of everything you're saying in public space. And this point is going to everyone else I'm going to mention, and even more, to every single soul who thinks that they're jury, judge, and executor, that they can harass people all they want, because it is justice, even if those people's crime is just standing up for someone else in their attempts to stop all this directed hatred, just to get steamrolled under your deception and anger, while trying to pose yourself as innocent souls. I can say that Bandon is fully innocent. True, he did some plenty of dumb things, he admitted that. But does this justify your actions? Does it justify harassing someone who simply tried to stand up for someone else, especially in the ways you did? I think that the answer is no. It does not. And that makes it even more ironic, because you're trying to judge someone else for something you're doing yourself. You have called Bandon as a pedophile, yet you're simping for an obviously underage character like he does. You are telling him to keep his fetishes private, yet you do things like this in a public chat. Yes, I can hear your lamenting, but this was a joke, it was just a shitpost. But does it make it any different, huh? You even bullied him because you said that he was a bad person, when you're throwing your toxicity freely, and being proud of it. And it wasn't just towards me or Bandon or Sharon's exclusively. You have done it to anyone who didn't fit into your elite pack of hounds. And it was a shame that no one was here to stop you. You thought that you were the big dogs in this community, but it seems it is time for you and most of your friends who didn't make it here to think of your own actions, reflecting on your every single deed of yours. As for everyone else in this community who stood up for their good side, I just wanted to ask you one thing. Keep the spirit of the community in a supportive way. as long as you can. As long as it's community-less. Don't let it turn into a system again. And with this, I'm signing off. Happy holidays, mates.